Welcome to the Deep Dive, your essential guide to understanding the vibrant pulse of the Channel Islands harbor. We know that keeping up with every event, every local announcement, and really getting a feel for all the exciting things happening can be, well, quite the task.
And it's exactly why we're here. Our mission with each deep dive is to basically comb through all the latest info, from the websites, social media, local announcements better, and then boil it down into the most important, insightful nuggets of knowledge. We try to tailor this update for you, our listener, aiming to give a comprehensive but still easy to digest overview of what really made an impact last week and what's coming up.
That's the idea. So whether you're relaxing with your morning coffee, maybe in the car, or listening wherever you are, you get the essential updates from harbor locals, for locals. Think of it like your insider's briefing. For this deep dive, we're looking back at the harbor from last week, July 18th to the 24th, and then looking ahead from July 26th through August 1st. Okay, let's unpack some of the exciting things that really made waves in the harbor this past week, July 18th to the 24th. It feels like it was a pretty dynamic time, especially for the younger folks connecting with the water.
Yeah, definitely. What's really notable is the longstanding commitment the harbor has to fostering that love for the marine environment early on. The summer water sports camp run by the Channel Islands Boating Center is a perfect example. Last week was week 4, running Monday, July 21st, right through Friday the 25th. And this isn't just like a casual crap. It's a really well-designed program for kids age 8 to 15. It gives them a chance to really get involved with the harbor's aquatic environment.
That sounds like an amazing opportunity for kids to really dive in. Pun intended, I guess. What kind of things were they actually doing? What makes it so impactful?
Well, it's much more than just splashing around. They get hands-on instruction in things like kayaking, sailing, stand-up, paddleboarding, the core stuff. But the great thing about the program is how it's structured. Check-ins at 8:30 a.m. and they go right through to 3:30 p.m. And the schedule mixes water and land-based games with really important water safety education. Plus, there's environmental education woven in too. So, learning sailing knots, understanding tides, mastering a paddleboard, but also learning why marine conservation matters. It's a really holistic approach. Build skills and respect for the ocean. Vital for the next generation right here.
That is really inspiring, seeing that dedication to youth and building that understanding of safety and stewardship. And okay, so as the sun went down on those active days, the harbor kind of shifted gears, right? Live tunes for everyone.
Exactly. The very popular Concerts by the Sea series, it continued its summer run. Harborview Park really comes alive for those. Last Saturday, July 19th, it was Ashford Gordon. They brought this really distinct blues sound to the waterfront. And these aren't just concerts, they're like community events. Picture it. Families with blankets, chairs, sharing snacks, listening to great music with the harbor backdrop. It's pretty special. They're free. Run 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Always draws a good crowd, builds that community feel, really embodies the harbor's vibe, laid back, inclusive.
It sounds like last week was a perfect mix then. Active learning, laid back, community fun, really shows the harbor's range. Okay, so with that energy, let's look ahead. This is where it gets really interesting. What's buzzing from tomorrow, July 26th, through August 1st? Get your calendars ready.
Absolutely. The Concerts by the Sea series is definitely a highlight for the coming week, too. Keeps that musical vibe going. This Saturday, July 26th, Harborview Park gets Rock the Boat. They play that smooth yacht rock sound, perfect for an afternoon by the water, right?
Oh yeah, yacht rock by the harbor, that sounds about perfect.
Totally. And just a little heads up for the following Saturday, August 2nd, it'll be a little bit of everything with country music. So they really mix up the genres, try to have something for everyone.
That's smart. Keeps it fresh.
Exactly. And like we said, still free, family-friendly, right there at Harborview Park, 3600 Harbor Boulevard in Oxnard. It really shows the harbor's commitment to accessible, quality community events.
Yeah, I appreciate that varied lineup. It feels really welcoming. Speaking of traditions, what about Sunday? What's the plan for Sunday at the harbor? Is there that regular gathering?
Good question. That brings us to a real harbor staple. The Channel Islands Certified Farmers Market. It's definitely on for this Sunday, July 27th. Usual spot, adjacent to Marine Emporium Landing Shopping Center, 3600 South Harbor Boulevard. Runs 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You'll find, I think it's over 30 farmers usually, selling amazing fresh fruits, vegetables, flowers. But it's more than just produce. There's baked goods, garden stuff, local arts and crafts too.
Sounds like a feast for the senses. Fresh food, local crafts, harbor view. What else makes it special? Is there more to the experience?
Well, yeah, what's really neat is how it becomes more than just shopping. It's a whole vibe. They usually have live music, some kind of entertainment. It creates this really festive but also super relaxed atmosphere. You see families strolling, kids enjoying the music, people catching up, all while supporting local farmers and artisans. Just a fun, safe, enjoyable Sunday outing. And, importantly, free admission. Makes it easy for everyone to pop down.
Free admission for all that. That's definitely a win for a Sunday.
Yeah.
And okay, for those families maybe after the market, if the kids still have energy, there's still a chance to get them on the water, right?
Yes, absolutely crucial point. The summer water sports camp continues strong. Week 5 is coming up. That's Monday, July 28th to Friday, August 1st. Same great activities: kayaking, sailing, stand-up paddleboarding. Ages 8 to 15 again, building on those skills. The cost is $325 for the week, but, and this is really important for accessibility, there are scholarships available. That's thanks to a grant from the California Division of Boating and Waterways. The idea is to make sure these experiences are open to as many kids as possible, regardless of family finances.
That's fantastic.
It is. Just note there's a restriction: one scholarship per applicant for 1 week. Helps spread the funds around, but it really highlights the harbor trying to be inclusive with aquatic education.
That is such a valuable resource for families, opens doors for more kids. So, wow, from last week's blues to next week's yacht rock, fresh produce on Sunday, these great youth camps, it really sounds like the harbor is just constantly buzzing.
It really is. Connecting the dots, it's clear the Channel Islands Harbor isn't just like a location. It's alive. It's dynamic, inclusive, always something happening for every age, every interest. These events, the concerts, the market, the camps, they showcase that welcoming spirit. It's how the community engages with the waterfront, celebrates it, makes it a hub for shared experiences.
So, whether you're looking to enjoy some live music, find fresh local goodies, or get the kids skilled up on the water, we really hope this deep dive helps you experience the best of our beautiful Channel Islands Harbor. What stands out to you about all these happenings? Think about that. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. Definitely tune in for the next one for more essential insights from around the harbor.